that God is against homosexuality, and that according to the Bible, the president who says he believes in the Bible today is running away from the laws of his biblical God. What a hypocritical, dangerous, dirty-minded president. My brother, my sister. Well, people would always beat people to their own game.
To channel way. We are a channel where the mama back to back news so busia. And your first time click on the like button and subscribing so you don't miss any of our videos. Busia, only say Ghana ha sensem ekososana se Blakk Rasta wakasa na just only there. Onya black ampa busia wakasa. Obeshare our old videos na wakasa before. Yeah, videos about Blakk Rasta the obofour bomba what trauma Akufo Addo no enyeze kra in a past video ban wasanso kasabium na nyezio na we de obi agye busia mesa no de eto one Emma Yanya President Akufo Addo or two Binsuma Bawumia so two Bema Cheddar also at the same time Abusia na mesa end Abusia ano we she papa pante be to your boase na ye no back na you to me at Abusia channel with the mama back to back news Abusia the best share first of all as Blakk Rasta addresses the issue why say Yanya President Akufo Addo obe sign this gay issue. Ebusia intenia Blakk Rasta kan na be on Ebusia, it's really surprising.
Honorable members, that is the voice of Alban Bagbin anytime he needs to make a very important statement. I am excited that we are having an intellectual discourse. It's the same law we are applying. Mr. President decided that he will not assent his signature to the so-called anti-gay bill, primarily because he had already promised the Vice President of America, Kamala Harris, that I will show Ghanaians where power lies. Mr. President, who claims that he's a Christian, who would go all the way to Israel and hold the so-called Wailing Wall and cry to God wearing the Jewish hat, promising God, the God of the Bible, the God of Israel, that if he wins power, he will serve him to the letter and even build him a cathedral. A man who promised to build a cathedral for the God of the Bible. At the end of the day, God decided to test his faith using two parameters. Number one, he threw down coronavirus. And when corona landed in this country, it shredded the cathedral into bits. Now the man who designed the cathedral was not let loose. In fact, he had to go through sexual and rape allegations. My brother, my sister. Today, he doesn't even want to be associated with the cathedral. He has seen that God is angry with the cathedral and angry with anybody who has anything to do with that cathedral. Anybody who aligns with the cathedral. My brother, my sister, it's like in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. When the fire is coming, it starts burning them first. Now the secretary of the so-called trustees board was not spared either. He had a dual criminal identity, two different mothers, two different days of birth. It's only a dirty criminal who would do that. Yet they call him a man of God. In our country, men of God do not exist anymore. Just a few. They are all gods of men. Now God is still not happy. He decided to test the president. Now gay issues have come. It's clear in the Bible that you believe in that God is against homosexuality, and that according to the Bible, the president who says he believes in the Bible today is running away from the laws of his biblical God. What a hypocritical, dangerous, dirty-minded president. My brother, my sister. Well, people would always beat people to their own game.
Ebusia, now waiting there, just part one. This is Fireman Part 1, Ebusia and Science. Now, Nyabet say no, bon, or recommend parliament kakra. Owi so no so ma Akufo Addo Parliament Part 2 na sema kind ebusia utuminka like you can't say this on media mekomutuminka anu ehye ebusia anu ehye pa o de yentini ya wakan
parliament. At least parliament has been able to show the arrogant president that he is not God. So arrogant, stinkingly arrogant, stinking arrogance, my brother. What an arrogant president. My brother, my sister, this man is not deserving to be called president. I am so ashamed of him as my president. And I will say this 1 trillion times. I still do not understand why so many MPs will sit in parliament representing all the constituencies in Ghana and pass a bill. And instead of having the president sign it outright, because the whole Ghana has agreed, the veto of the president is bigger than the whole of Ghana. He can decide against the over 30 million people of this country not to sign a bill that has been agreed by the nation. I still cannot understand what kind of dirty power the constitution has given to such an arrogant infidel. I leave it here.
Hey ebusia so na wote ebusia anu ehye papa inti nya wote ne ye fireman 2 ye kwa fireman 3 every level be a na jano emu ye hye ebusia na fireman 3 de akoma Bawumia sanso koma Cheddar also ebusia hey Blakk Rasta anu edin ebusia
I have never seen a pretender like Bawumia, a very dangerous pretender. My brother, under his watch, as the mates of the Trotro called Ghana, with the driver called Nana Akufo Addo, arrogance and pretense came into play, and the country has started retrogressing geometrically. Under the watch of the economic whiz kid, in fact a blacksmith that we mistook for Adam Smith. My brother, my sister, we have had unprecedented taxes slapping Ghanaians. You didn't have a problem with that. A-levy came, you ran like a wild frog into your ditch, hiding and croaking. After croaking so gutturally, you are claiming that the GRA is harassing businesses. Who gave the GRA the power to harass? Look at Bawumia. He wants to be president, so now he wants to put up a very cosmetic face of innocence and treachery. What a dirty-minded vice president. Are you following? Look at the number of taxes we have in Ghana, so unprecedented. Not even the days of Julius Caesar did we ever have these number of taxes on the people. The taxes we have in Ghana, they are more than 100 times more than the taxes in the days of Jesus Christ. The other day I went to Labadi somewhere to buy food for a friend, and when we got in there, after eating whatever friend wanted to eat, they brought me the bill. I still have the bill. Anywhere I go, I carry it and I parade it. And this was about a month ago. Now, the thing that slapped me so much on that paper, they said GRA tax. What the hell of an animal is GRA tax? Ghana Revenue Authority tax. This is the tax collecting agency, my brother. And we have to pay tax to the tax paying collecting authority. GRA tax. Anywhere you go to shop, make sure you get a receipt and check it out. You will see GRA tax, Ghana Revenue Authority tax, entertainment tax, cockroach tax, fraud tax. My brother, my sister, slave queens tax is all in there. Bawumia didn't see all this. Now he's running after GRA, that we are paying taxes 2 and 4, to say you are harassing businesses. What a hypocrite. I don't know how many people are listening. Ghanaians have been taken for fool for far too long. These politicians think that Ghanaians have no common sense. The only use they have for you is your thumbprint. And if all Ghanaians had their thumbprints cut off, politicians will never even look your direction. I'm speaking in parables. That is why you would have idiots come to tell you that they will take the sea to Kumasi. That idiots can come and tell you, don't ask me for the source of my money. Just believe that I have it. And I have it. Jesus, I feel insulted. I feel so insulted that I've lived to see these charlatans and urchins parade themselves as leaders. What a shame.
The words are Busia. Atamia me to ponka. I can repeat me to menkania Blakk Rasta waka. Now I say and see why Busia. Yanti free Busia, yanti free. Now your call ferment part 4. Now read the Busia read the auto Emma Afenyo Markin Busia and where she. Also where be Omia booty then. Busia. Hey, Blakk Rasta. Intenia Okanfa Afenyo Markin Busia.
You see, Afenyo Markin and the rest of them, they are all boot-licking urchins. They don't mean well for Ghana. And I am angry. I will say this 1,000,000,000 times. Were they here when Akufo Addo, the ostrich of a president, were they here when he told Kamala Harris in the full glare of all Ghana and the rest of the world? Don't worry, madam. Let them do their shenanigans in parliament. After they are finished with their shenanigans, they will bring this to my table and I will play the almighty. It's an insult to the parliament and to all parliamentarians, including the speaker of parliament, such an arrogant president. At the point, the majority never said that the president had looked down on the August House. But today, when well-meaning, witty people with common sense and brain and loyalty for Ghana are speaking and whipping the president into line, my brother, my sister, you have people like Afenyo Markin come out and say, don't denigrate the president. And when we want to find out what he means by denigrating the president, the thing is that Bagbin supposedly said that the president is departing from the norm of economic and democratic proceedings as laid down. In other words, established democratic practices. That is denigrating the president. But you don't see the president behaving like a stooge, the stoogish president, the house nigger of a president, talking to Kamala Harris and saying, hey, why are you worried about parliament at all? Parliament should have impeached the president immediately. How can you look down on the parliament? When you look down on parliament, you are looking down on the whole country, because those parliamentarians do not have any power of their own. They are living and dwelling on borrowed power from the people.
Ebusian all heard from Blakk Rasta and Reshi and nkansah. Blakk Rasta. Wow, osin boefu. Oya wa say obofour e atam yan nsem no ano ehye. But ebusuan me ho wadwen emfa we ho. Ne Blakk Rasta kan no ebusuan esese okasa nsem na ebu enimo. Owofour ne Blakk Rasta okan ho ebusuan. Me ho wadwen our comment section ebusuan, and it will really, I'll be there to respond to every comment. So let me know your thought on this. Subscribe and be part of the family. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.